Hello. Happy Saturday. Welcome on in, Meadows. You got first today for the 9th time. And then you got Nala. It's not Nala Stomps, it's Nala from Lion King. But you got Nala today. And then welcome on in, Danny. You got a Sphinx today. But happy Saturday, guys. It is very cold here. The feels like outside is 1 degrees, which is, I don't know what in Celsius. Fahrenheit, just hold on. It is negative 17 degrees Celsius, but 1 degree is Fahrenheit outside. My heat has been running literally all day. I only have it set to 65 and it can't even keep up with that. So I think it's like 61 in my apartment right now. But it's very cold. I have a sweatshirt on, I have sweatpants, I have socks, and I have a blanket because it's cold. And it's supposed to just keep getting colder. We're supposed to reach like negative 15 tomorrow and get like 20 inches of snow. So, great. What's inches to meters? 20 inches of snow is half a meter, by the way. Thanks, Google. But yeah, it's a lot. So it's gonna be great. Yeah. Other than that, we have Bear living his life. Still trying to get used to the carrier because he has a vet appointment next week. He's not like scared of it. As we can see. He doesn't hang out in it though. Every day I've been putting treats in it, and it also has catnip in it, and it has his favorite blanket. So, like, as you can see, he's not scared of it, but he doesn't go in it unless there's treats in it. But, like, he goes near it. So, I guess that's a win so far. But today we are back in the valley. It's been a hot freaking minute since I've opened this game. For being so honest. Like, I think it's been since you saying hello to the people. I think it's probably been like 2 weeks. So, hi, Dragon. Welcome on in. You got a rabbit today. Little baby Angora rabbit. But yes, we are going to be back in the valley with all of our princes and princesses. Go there. So, don't take hard there. I didn't read properly and thought the valley was referring to Stardew. No, I don't play Stardew. I do not play Stardew. I own it, but I do not play it. So I have 2 weeks to finish this event. Good to know. Let's start by judging people's dream snaps. You know, I don't play Stardew. I don't play 2-bit style games really. They hurt my head. Like that 2D, like 2-bit art style hurts my head. So I tend to not really play those. Dream hairstyle with an amazing outfit. Okay, so I guess it's just whichever photo. Oh, that one's cute. It's whichever photo I prefer, I guess. Oh, I like that you got all the princesses. That's fun. Cool. Right, and then what's in the shop? Less Stardew, more Stardew. Yeah. That's interesting. A polka dot air balloon. Why are there so many polka dot things? A lot of polka dot things. A tangled stall. Just random tree of balloons in it. Okay. The peacock wings are very nice. Oh, those are very cute too. What's this? It's free. What is it? Interesting. Hi, Bear. You're just gonna scream at people? Good Garshin morning to you. You're also going back to the valley? The right valley, in my opinion, as a Star Don't player. But welcome on in, Ajane. Magma. I think I have that. I might. I can check. Yes, we have our little cozy collective. Okay. I need to get people's... I still need to get Tigger off the ledge. I might do that. I might not. I might just focus on the star path because there's only like 2 weeks left of that. And then I need to get people's favorite gifts. So, you can do that. Start with that. Start with that, go from there. Too much in the way of voices or impressions, but you look good, Goofy. I'm waiting for the day that my coworkers at the restaurant call me out on my hospitality voice, because the way my voice changes, like when talking to a table or on the phone, is actually, like, I notice it. So I know everyone else is noticing it. Like, how I talk to you guys is how I talk to just, like, my coworkers. And then I'll walk up to a table and I'm like, hey, folks, welcome on in. Have you dined with us before? And they'll be like, yeah. And I'm like, awesome. Welcome back. Like, obviously, I brought you some waters, but do we want anything besides that? Like, my voice, like, instantly just goes like, hey. I go from resting bitch face like, hi, folks. And even I'm like, who the fuck am I right now? Like, who's this bitch? Who's this bitch at the table? And then, like, if kids talk to me, I'm, like, so nice. And I'm like, who am I? Push him while trying to rescue him. I got Aladdin to level 10, but I need to work on Beast Quest. I have a lot of people not at level 10. Hi, Kara. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Welcome to our restaurant. Okay, take your soul. Literally me. Hi, welcome on in. Would you like to join our cult? AKA hang out at the restaurant? Working in hospitality is basically working in a cult. It's fine. No matter how many times I've left it, I've always come back. So... Sick? Oh no. Is it like baby sick or like sick? Hopefully just like morning sick, baby being a bitch sick, and not like flu or anything. Is everyone level 10 over here? No. But yeah, no. Working in hospitality is probably one of my favorite cults that I'm in. I'm in a few, if we're honest. If we're honest with ourselves, I'm in a few cults. Asparagus. I only know of these characters because of Kingdom of Hearts. Do you not watch Disney stuff? I definitely don't know how to make her hero. Do you not watch like Disney? And if you don't watch Disney, then yeah, you're not gonna know these characters. Not knowing Disney characters that's wild to me. Sequin strands. Fish and chips. So British of her. And Snow White. She wants octopus. Rhubarb. I don't know how to make buttermilk borscht. Not really. I never have the attention span for films. Disney movies are like an hour long. What do you mean? I'm not asking you to watch like the 3 hours Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, Cinderella's in my face. Do you want to hang out? You're right here.
Hello.
You may as well. Animated movies are like an hour long. It's like watching an episode of like any TV show nowadays. I actually think some TV shows might be longer than like The Emperor's New Groove, if we're being so for real. That movie's like barely an hour. Like maybe an hour 15 minutes for that one. Is that Tigger's tail? I got Tigger's tail? Wild. Okay. Anyway, we have gold and some diamond. Or not some diamonds, some... I need a shiny opal. Oh, that's the only shiny I need. And then... blue zircons and a... just blue zircons. Yeah. So the shiny opal and 2 blue zircons. When I've entered a multiplayer match, and I'm bored and not want to play by the time it loads. Wow. That's a... You got real bad ADD then. That's bad. Gold. Hi, Sarah. Oh yeah, it's real bad. That's bad. Like, what do you mean? This goes here. This goes here. That's all of Cogsworth. Where's their seat? To me in this one. Yeah. The shrimp goes here. Right? Yeah. And then that gets asparagus. Which is gonna be in this one. Hey Bear, can we not scratch the TV? That'd be great. So when do I get anything done at all? Honestly, between the not drinking any water and that level of attention span, it really is absolutely amazing that you get anything done in this world. Luminescent. Rhubarb. Also this. This. Rhubarb, which I believe is in... Oh, okay, I didn't mean to pet the goose, but I have now pet the goose. Alright. Oh wait, those don't go together. Octopus is gonna be over here. Okay, and then it's just stuff I have to cook, right? Fish and chips. Yeah. Until I went to uni a few years ago, I thought that was everyone's experience. Only realized it was an issue in a lecture where someone mentioned Galileo and my brain started playing Bohemian Rhapsody for ages, and I realized everybody else wasn't having problems focusing. Yeah, no, that is not how everyone is. We all we all are out here able to like get through the day for the most part. Occasional distraction, but for the most part, yeah, we're fine. Like, do I sometimes get distracted? Yeah, but do I need to be like medicated? No. But like, there's definitely moments where like things go in one ear and out the other. Gazpacho is here. Fish and chips is... this, and then this is... Jesus, those geese. Okay. Beautiful. That's everybody's. It's a pinball too. Really? Yeah, I could not. I wouldn't be able to get through a work day if I had a brain like that. Like, I wouldn't be able to hold down a job.
I'm very happy to see you.
Let alone 2 jobs. Literally, one of my, for the most part, like, I am fine at my serving job. One of my tables today, someone asked for lemonade. That went in one ear, into the system, and then just out my head. And I completely forgot about it. Thankfully, they just flagged, like, when their food got run over. They asked, like, one of my coworkers, like, hey, I asked for, can I have the lemonade I asked for? And they were like, oh, yeah. And they just brought it over. And I was like, I knew I forgot something somewhere. This poor woman's lemonade. I mean, she had water. She was fine. But I did, in fact, forget that poor woman's lemonade. And I went over and I was like, I'm so sorry. Apparently, your lemonade just went in one ear and out the other. And she was like, it's fine. Like, we all have those moments. And I was like, yeah, apparently, for some reason, that one just... For the most part, I'm good at remembering the things people order. But yeah, once in a while that happens. And I'm like, Oh my god, Jen and Queef at the same time? Hi, friends. Guys, Jen's new here. That's crazy. A Jen Queef. I wonder if Jen's ever queefed. Now that Erica has brought that up. But anyway, welcome on in, guys. Happy Saturday. Oh, I have stuff for you, ma'am.
Well, what is it?
Why are you always angry? I bet she has. I've seen this game before. I'm not
Impossible.
expecting really, but I'm surprised. Surprised at what? All vagina havers do, I'm certain. What? Have experienced a queef?
And to think this wretched place is someone's idea of...
Do you think babies queef?
Oh, I just adore you, darling.
Surely they must. Hi, Snap Pea. Welcome on in. Happy Saturday. I bet Snap Pea queefs. Poor Snappy. She just shows up and she's like, what? It's fine. You never know what you're gonna expect when this group is together.
There's something so peaceful about the rain.
Yeah, I wonder if a baby's ever queefed. And if they have, do they like get jump scared by it like they do with farts? Do you think do animals queef, or is it purely a human thing? Just was expecting a Disney-looking character running around smacking things like a pixie. Oh yeah, no, it's literally like Disney developers work on this game with Gameloft. Like they have a partnership. It's like denying sharding your pants, but queef version. Everyone has pooped themselves. Everyone has trusted a fart at least once and been wrong. And if you haven't, you're a liar. Like either you admit it or you're a liar.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Like, there's no in between.
Good day to you. Oh,
And like, I understand it being shameful to admit that. But you are in a safe space here.
to command.
I'd also like to point out, it's more so when people then deny that they've never peed themselves that I'm like, okay, now you're really lying. A book on my face once. You dropped a book on your face? I've dropped stuff on my face. I've full on dropped my phone on my face. But no, especially when people are like, I've never peed myself. I'm like, not even a little? To be fair, I did see a TikTok of a guy once being like, I thought when girls said, like, I'm laughing so hard I'm gonna pee myself, like, they were just, like, being hyperbolist, and, like, that wasn't a real thing. Because he's like, that's not something that happens to men. Like, we don't tinkle when we laugh. Like, nothing comes out. And I'm like, well, lucky fucking do for you, because we just have a hole. Like, there's nothing stopping that. Like, it's just bladder tube hole. Like, there's no curve, there's no kink, we don't, nothing. Too much pressure from laughter, we don't have anything, like, preventing just... So no, when we say, like, we have laughed so hard we've peed, yes. Frequently, actually. Especially because put more than 2 girls together, giggling will happen. I think we're, like, programmed that way. That the second there's more than 2 of us in in a situation, laughter is guaranteed. Like, it's almost impossible to not then have laughter happen. And so then abs will hurt, our non-existent ones, of course. And then someone will probably pee. There will be tears. Like, it's just... I have pissed my pants on stream more than once. Yes. And both were because of repo. I think we should write that as, like, a review to the devs and be like, I think this needs to be a disclaimer. That there is a peeing your pants risk. Also, thank you for getting naked, Jen. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the nudity during our bodily function talks. I'm glad we can be vulnerable like that. But yeah, I think we need, like, screw the photosensitivity and, like, flashing lights warning. We need may piss your pants if playing with friends. Like, and not because of anything scary. It's not the jump scares. If playing modded or with friends, chances of peeing self very high. If you get stuck on any kind of ledge, chances of peeing yourself guaranteed. We've proven that, actually. We've proven that twice. That the second anyone's caught on any ledge, every sense of composure is gone. So, or sink. That's also an option. Can also get stuck on a sink. We learned that. That was something we learned. Hi, Mousy, welcome on in. You got German Shepherd today. AKA a tactile, not tactile, a husky in army disguise, as people like to say. Yeah, no, almost guaranteed all of the time. When I learned that men, like, truly thought we were making that up, I was like, what do you mean you don't pee yourself? I was like, you're almost, like, missing out if you've never laughed so hard that that's happened. Like, because part of me is also like, do you just never laugh that hard with your friends? Or can you just actually not, like, does it actually just not happen to you? Like, which one is it? I haven't had water or food, but I can't stay to listen to you yell at me. Goodbye, I love you. Okay, well, you better be leaving to go take care of yourself. Love you. But yeah, I do wonder, like, is it that you actually can't pee yourself when you laugh? Like, it, like, is biologically impossible? Or have you just never laughed that hard? Like, which is it? I'm still not sure what this water thing is. I would say what makes up the majority of your urine, but considering you don't drink it, I'm really not sure what your body's made up of, so I actually can't speak to what happens to you, to and for you. So. What I can say is it's a clear liquid. And it tends to not taste like anything. And you can add flavors to it, which is super fun. And it's really good for you. Great for your skin, for your hair, for your body. Yeah. Which is your... A lot of it, yeah. My heart could just burst. Snow White sounds like me when I put on my customer service voice. Like, it's like I go into Disney princess mode when I have to talk to customers. Their food and drink their water. I do greet every single table with water, so yeah, kind of. I also don't give people straws unless they request them because I'm anti-straw and single-use paper products. Unless you're drinking a carbonated beverage or you request a straw, I don't give you a straw, and I greet every single person with a glass of water. So yes, actually I do. And I'm always trying to sell people like apps, entrees, and dessert menus, like dessert menus. And if people are ordering like cocktails, I always offer I always offer another round. So no, I consistently do it to my customers too. Don't worry. This is just who I am as a person. You better finish this water by the time I get back. Look at me. And whenever it's a large group, I'll put like a bottle water or two on the table so like they can consistently refill their glasses. Because when it's there, people drink it. My favorite's when I'll greet a table with water and then they're like, we don't do water. And I'm like, I'm leaving it here. Guess what? They drink it. So, yeah, like a glass bottle so that they can like refill their glasses from it. It's easier for large parties than checking back multiple times and being like, hi, does anyone need more water? And then you're just like constantly refilling. Because like, I ain't got time for that. If I have a table of 10 and then 2 tables of 4 and a table of 3, like I'm not checking on that 10 top constantly being like, how's your water? No, here's like a glass bottle to deal with it yourself. Yeah, like a giant craft type thing. Yeah, we have like big glass water bottles that we fill. So, but no, I do push water on everybody. So that is a consistent thing about me. Doesn't matter if you're my friends or my guests. I'm like, here's some fucking water. You're gonna like it. Like, you don't get to tell me no. Here's your water. It's especially great at the restaurant because it's like, I'm in charge of this table, by the way. Like, you may be ordering stuff from me, but like, at the end of the day, I'm in charge. What I bring in is what arrives. What I bring to the table is what you get. Like, so, if I bring you water, you're getting water. All Donald does is give me trouble, Daisy. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, there has the zoomies. Yeah, at the end of the day, I walk up to a table and I'm like, I am the captain now. I'll wake up to a crater in the garden. Turns out it's just Becca firing bottles of water at me from a cannon. Yeah, literally, if I can find a cannon that can launch it over the Atlantic Ocean, I'll just fill a giant... I'll rent out a Boeing, and I will just fill it with, like, Poland spring water. And I'll just have it, like, air bomb Danny's backyard with Poland spring water bottles. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because that's a lot of single-use plastic. I'd have to find another way. The lack of single-use plastic and paper I have in my house actually blows some people's mind. And I'm like, no, like, genuinely, I hate that. Like, I hate it. Like, I don't... If I don't have to use single-use, I'm not going to. Like, do I think I can save the planet by myself? No. But I can certainly at least, like, offset things I do. Try. I can try to at least not be part of the problem. I'm not going to be offsetting, like, celebrities and their private jets, but I can at least offset, like, the gas that my Jeep emits. Like, you know? Why is it foggy up here? Who said that was okay? Give me that. It's mine. Eh. Cindy, why is it so foggy? I don't like it. It's like over there. Get much colder than -1 or 2 and I tend to sleep with the windows open at that kind of weather. That's crazy of you. I can tell you right now that it's so cold my heater, like my central heat can't keep up with it. Like my heat's not shut off all day because it can't get to the temperature that I have it set at. So... And, like, I'm on the top floor, so I also get, like, the residual rising heat of, like, the people downstairs. So that's, it says a lot. And I filled my humidifier, so they're running to try and help with it, but it's cold here. Bottles or cans out the window, it's nice and cold in the morning. I, like, year-round will sleep with a fan on, because I like the noise on top of also having my white noise going. But it'll only be on like level 1 or 2 instead of like 3 or 4 during the winter. And then I also have my heated blanket and my weighted blanket and my comforter and my 3 other blankets and my heating pad and my humidifier going so that I don't get colds. So... I don't like getting colds. I'd rather wake up a little sweaty and, like, kick off a blanket than be cold and not be able to warm up. Actually, I have room for the gems. I might as well keep them. I don't really have room for flowers, though. Rocks I can keep. Spices.
My. The valley is looking splendid, my dear.
So most of my... They're thinking I was neurotypical. Oh, I never thought I was that. My mom's called me Rain Man, like, my whole life. So... No part of me has ever thought I'm neurotypical. That... In fact, my whole life I've just questioned which parts I got from which parent. Because they were both in denial for a long time about what was wrong with them. Like, explaining symptoms of OCD and, like, the compulsion of it all to my dad and being like, you know that it's like hereditary and I got it from you. And he was like, I don't have it though. And I explained it to him and he was like, And I'm like, Dad, you're more compulsive than I am. I'm like, that's saying something. Like, because we were both like bad about like, if something needs to be done or someone even like suggests something, I'm like, it's getting done right now. I'm doing it right now because one, I'll either forget, or two, I'm like, I don't know, it's just gonna get stuck in my mind until it gets done. Like, it could be 2 in the morning and you could tell him like, I want like this picture. I'm thinking of like hanging this picture up, or like, oh, I was thinking of like moving the couch to that side of the room. It's getting done right then. You should bake us some cookies. I have stuff in my house to make chocolate chip cookies. Or I could. But no, like, I am so bad about it. Like, but I get it from him. That's like the second someone's like, oh, like maybe this. I'm like, I will do the research. Like, I will write you a whole dissertation on it right now. People are like, oh, it was just like an idea. And I'm like, well, the idea is now in front of you. So it's like, well, now you have that option. I need Aurora. She's the one I'm missing. Do you think she's here? She's in the restaurant. Yeah, I get that from him. Also, if anyone ever meets me, they're gonna notice how I eat. And how I eat is very much linked to my OCD. Oh, Rapunzel and Aurora having dinner together is so cute. But the way I eat is very linked to my OCD. I eat clockwise around a plate, and I eat compartmentalized. I have my entire life. Food can touch. I don't care about that. Food can touch. Sometimes I'll like take a bite of 2 things at a time. Like if it's like mashed potatoes and a veggie kind of thing. But usually it'll be like I eat all of one thing, then all of the next, then like in sections. And like an order around the plate. I've done it my whole life. I will order, yes you will. I'm also the queen of like, I like to have an answer. So if someone ever has a question, I'm like, I will figure that out right now. One specific thing at a time thing. Yeah, it's an OCD thing. I've done it my entire life. And I was like, huh. Because I remember when I had my neuro testing done, she was, like, the doctor was very specific in asking, like, when you eat, like, are there any, like, quirky things you do? Or, like, one, she would ask, like, is it okay if your food touches? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, do you have to, like, finish certain sections at a time? Do you eat a certain way around the plate? If there's, like, certain colors, do you have to eat them in a certain order? And I was like, only with M&Ms. And she was like, huh? And I was like, in M&Ms, I have to eat all the red, then all the orange, then all the yellow, all the green, all the blue, then all the brown. And she was like, why? I was like, because it's rainbow order. And she was like, okay. And she was like, but if you have, like, a plate and it has, like, tomatoes or, like, it has, like, red. I was like, no, then it's just, like, the order around the plate. It doesn't matter what the color is. And she was like, is it based on, like, your favorites? And I was like, no, it's based on where it is on the plate. She was like, right. And I was like, I don't know how to explain these things. I just know what I do. Like, I can talk you through it. I don't know why I do it, though. I've just done it my whole life. That's all I know. It's like, it doesn't hurt anybody. Just what I do. But she was like, okay, so yeah, that's an OCD thing. And I was like, okay. Because apparently, like, the not touching thing, the, like, do you need, like, actual compartments on your plates, like, you know, like, zoo animal plates, then it's more an autism thing. So there's, like, various distinct differences. Also, I love the geese honk! Yeah, there's geese. God, geese. 'Cause, yeah, it becomes, like, a whole, like, different diagnosis, depending on what the answer is. And I was like, good to know. Yeah. And she was like, you definitely show tendencies of autism, but your OCD and anxiety definitely rule your life. And I was like, ah, crazy. My mom has said that since I was like 3. But glad I finally got it confirmed. Hey, ma'am, I need you to not be behind the counter. Look how they waddle. I wonder what it's like being a goose. Costume. That's a cute one. And then white, calm, simple. Off the stage, that's what you're still performing. Hmm. Let me head down. Does that do that? Perfect. Here, put this back on.
Better not get mud on my shoes.
You completed the challenge. Do I want her or do I want the geese? Who's at what level? Oh, the geese are almost level 5.
This is truly the perfect place.
I'm getting rid of them once they're level 5. They're too loud. They're going back in my inventory once they're there. So cold. It's not okay. I realize I live in New England where it gets cold, but like, also I'd like to point out, while it's -1 right, or it's like 1 degrees right now, it was 50 degrees like 2 days ago. Like, it's like, why is it like this here? Like, I love New England, do not get me wrong. Like, I was born and raised here and I will never leave. You could literally be like, I'll give you $1 billion to never live in New England again, and I'd be like, no, I'd rather be poor. But like, the weather here is diabolical. That much change that fast can't be good for a lot of things. It's not. Like, my sinuses, like, from your, like, the health to the plants, animals are so confused here all of the time. So are we. Like, it's bad for cars, for, like, your pipes. It's, everything is like, what is happening? I'm like, yeah, first it was, like, a nice spring day, and now we're in, like, the Antarctic. Like, it's wild. Fun fact, it was colder in Chicago yesterday, or, like, last night to this morning, than it was in Antarctica. The Chicago River literally has frozen waves in it right now. Like, what do you mean? Like, as if America wasn't rough enough right now, we have this going on in 80% of it? Like, stop. Who said this was okay? Like, I realize that we've pissed off the planet a lot, but come on. We're going through enough. Like, help. Also, if I wanted weather, one of my managers today, she was really like, if I wanted to live in weather like this, like, I'd go to Alaska. And I was like, no, honestly, if I wanted weather like this, I'd leave America and go to Canada. Like, I would have just left. Like, I'm not going to Alaska and staying in America with this. No, I would leave. Like, that river can't. Chicago. Or, no, it can't. The Chicago River is frozen. It looks like the Titanic is going to get sunk in it. It's horrid. Like, you see videos of it, and I'm like, that's what sinks ships. Like, what is happening? Like, Like, it's crazy. But no, the river cannot Chicago anymore. It is, in fact, frozen. It's, like, still kind of sloshing around. Like, it's not solid, but, like, it's bad. Like, there's spikes of waves. There's, like, mini icebergs in it. It's bad. Like, I saw clips of it, and I was just like... what the fuck? Like, who said that was cool? Cinderella, do you like animals? I would hope so. Her best friend's a rat. Pick blue flowers. Hang out with Minnie. Well, we have to go find her. It'll thaw soon, but I guess no chance of that for now. There's no chance anytime soon. I don't know how much snow Chicago's supposed to get. They're a bit further from me. They're probably closer. I think they're supposed to get slightly less than me. I don't know. They're more western. They're also more north. Not by a lot. They're slightly more north and they're more west. So if I had to guess, they're probably more in like the 12-inch range, where I'm in the 18 to 20. I know. She's not in her house. Why is it lying to me? She's not in here. But I know that some people in like Jen's area and into like the New Jersey zone, they're pushing like 36 inches. And that's like the Maryland to New Jersey zone, like they're pushing 3 feet. Which is, that's a lot of snow. That's a lot of snow. Like, for example, that's, for like reference, that's half my height. That's half of me. It's a lot. I believe that's, yeah, 4 stars that I need. Yeah, that's half of me. That was a loud meow, my guy. Are you cold? Is that what's going on? Probably. Just like mood, I get it. Hey, Cindy, you're kind of standing on my thing. Hang out with Minnie. I'd love to, but she's stuck in her fucking house. Hi. You're screaming at people. Do you know that? You're screaming at strangers on the internet. They're gonna think you're ignored. You can't let the people think I don't love you. They're gonna call Cat Protective Services. Hi. I know, it's cold, my guy. I'm aware. Are you cold? Is that what's happening? Minnie, can you leave your freaking house? Hi. I know, I see you. I see you in your sweet face. Minnie, get out of your house. Swear for God. Remove her. He can barely contain his excitement. He's not very excited. I think he's just cold and he really wants to snuggle. Which, like, I get it. You want magic blanket and snuggle time. I understand. However, I am busy. But I understand that you want magic blanket and snuggle time. I understand the need. I can't fulfill it, but I do understand it. Please don't claw my clothing off of me. Alright, can we stop that? That's my shirt. That's my shirt, guy. Can we stop? My guy. Oh my god. Unhook. Thank you. He's just a little guy. Doing his best. He's just a small little boy. So small, so sweet. Right? So small, so sweet. With your baby face. With your baby face and your big paws. Boop. Staring at me. There's nothing quite like being a boy cat mom as a girl. They just stare at you all the time. With a lot of love in their eyes, but still, they just stare at you like all day. Minnie, I'm putting you back on the map. Are you actually gonna be here? Crazy request for you to actually be here. It's Cogsworth. I was like, who's scampering? If Minnie Mouse doesn't show her ass soon, I'm... Margaret Mouse, I need you... I actually don't know what her real name is. I'm calling her Margaret, though. I need you to get out of your house. Blue flowers. Mickey with Homer's hair. Mickey's real name is... It's not Michael. It's something weird. I'm pretty sure it's not Michael. It's like a weird name. Bob. No, his real name's something weird. Mickey Mouse. Oh, it is Michael. Michael Theodore is what his full name is now, but his original name was Mortimer Mouse. But now he's called Michael Theodore. Minnie Mouse Minerva. That's her full name. Minerva Mouse. So Mortimer and Minerva. So Harry Potter and the Addams Family. Wow. The amount of thought that just went into that. Yeah, Mortimer and Minerva are their original names. He now goes by Michael. Michael Theodore. So I guess if you're really casual with Mickey, you could call him Teddy. But yeah, he goes by Teddy. His middle name's Theodore. Just start really fucking with people. I personally love the New Girl interpretation and calling him Mick Mouse, but you know. Mick Mouse. Mick Mouse, Mick Mouse. God, it is so foggy. Also, can you imagine if Mickey Mouse's name was actually Bob? Like, his name's Robert, but we call him Mickey. And it's like, why? We're like, oh no, we just do. I'd be like, no, there's lore there that we need explained. Like, I need an explanation right now. Like, I would not accept that answer. If somebody was like, yeah, we just call him Bob. I'd be like, no, you do not. Like, Bob's does not just get called Mickey. Like, what are you on? What drugs are we, like, taking here? Might as well go for the whole PC setup at that point. Mickey Mouse, Howard hard drive, Goofy graphics card. I had a little girl at one of my tables today. I love when I just like see myself in like a little kid. I'm like, oh yeah, she was who I was as a kid. Like, same energy. She had like these like she had like big fun hair clips in and like barrettes and all sorts of stuff. She was so energetic. She was like maybe like 4 or 5. She ordered for herself. She had manners. Every time kids have manners and like order for themselves, I'm always like, thank you for your manners. I appreciate them, because obviously I'm going to reinforce your manners. But she was so fun. I loved her. At that point, she was my only table, like her and her dad. Obviously, she had an adult with her. And she talked to me for like 5 minutes about the pizza she colored on her menu, and I was like, sure, you can talk to me about that. I literally have nothing else to do right now. But then, like, when I walked away, apparently she, like, fell, like, off the table. I didn't notice it, because I was on the other side of the restaurant. One of my coworkers was like, your little girl at table 46 just, like, took a full header off the table. So, like, I grabbed ice and I brought it over to her, but she was completely fine. Like, she was actually just, like, smiling and, like, whoops. And I was like, yeah, that actually completely tracks. I was like, yeah, no. He said that to me and I looked at him and I was like, yeah, no. It's like that really tracks with her energy. She's giving a lot of, like, what I gave as a kid. So, no, I completely believe that she's fine. And he started laughing. He was like, no, even the dad was like, oh, we don't need that. She's fine. I was like, yeah, no, she gives falls off the monkey bars every day energy. I was like, I think she's fine, like falling out of a booth at a restaurant. I think she's good. And that's just because she was she tried to do a somersault in the booth and then like fell out of it because, well, she's like 4 and also it's not somewhere you do a somersault. So, but I was like, yeah, tracks. Because he was like, she fell. And I was like, It's like she's a toddler. They fall. They're also incredibly resilient. Unless she cried, I think she's fine. Like, unless the parent brought it to us or she cried, she's fine. But also, yeah, that tracks. I was like, she gives that energy. She doesn't sit. And he was just dying laughing. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, she's who I was. It's fine. And then, like, I don't know, an hour or so later, I got this really wonderful table of, like, it was, like, 2 older ladies and an older guy. But it was only the 2 older ladies at first. I'm assuming the older guy went to, like, park the car or something. And drop the 2 older ladies off. And I walked over, I greeted them with water, and I was like, hi, hi folks, welcome on in. Like, how are you doing today? Happy Sunday, like, happy Saturday or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And, like, one of them, very nice. The other one's like, there's 3 of us, because I only saw 2, so I brought up 2 glasses of water, and I was like, no worries, like, I will make sure to go grab another glass of water. But before I do so, like, have you dined with us? Like, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I have, they haven't. I was like, all right, well, welcome back and welcome in. We're happy to have you. I gave my little spiel to the new guest about, like, how we're Scratch Kitchen, blah, blah, blah. We're, like, very allergy friendly. And then she's like, then she was like, like, she was smiling. And then the other one goes, there's 3 of us. I was like, heard you, acknowledged that. I will be grabbing the other water. Don't worry. And I was like, before I walk away though, would you like anything besides water, or are we good with that to start? And she was like, I'm fine with water. Straw?
I'm having a pretty good day.
It's like, okay. And her friend was like, I'll have a glass of the Chardonnay. And I was like, of course you can. I will put that in. And when our straws aren't pre-wrapped, like they're at the bar and they're not like in plastic. So usually we'll grab it with a napkin and like we'll present it to the guest in the napkin kind of thing. No, I raw dogged that and I just went over and gave it to her and I was like, here you go. Walked away. And then my coworker, the same one who saw the little girl fall, like happened to be the one who ran food over there. And he saw me in like the dish room after and he was like, wow, that lady in the glasses, she's a real pill. And I was like, oh yeah, that is a kill them with kindness table if I've ever seen one. So he was like, wow, yeah, it's a fun one. I was like, yeah, yeah. Thankfully, she wasn't the one who paid. It was the gentleman who, by the time I brought her straw, was there. And I was like, and I brought him a water as he sat down. I was like, hi, sir. Like, can I get you anything besides water? And he was like, I'd love a Coke. And I was like, great. You two are so nice. Your friend's an absolute fucking pill, though. So, and not one that's easy to swallow. But no, that's when your customer service voice almost like becomes an octave higher every time you talk to them until they realize that they're the problem. And like you just, every time you walk by them, you smile. The second anything is like low or empty, you whip it away and like refill it. Lots of just like make it so that they realize that it is all their fault. It's so fun. Because actually sometimes you can be so nice to people to the point that they really do realize they're the problem. And like them or their friend will like apologize. Which it's really funny when that happens. Like the one who's the problem, like go to the bathroom and the friend will be like, I'm so sorry about them. Like I, you know, they're not usually like this or blah, blah, blah. Or they'll just be like, I'm so sorry about them. Like when the bill comes, like, please give it to us. Like, don't worry. Like we will handle it. Like we will make sure that you're like compensated. It's always like, thank you. Especially because people can tell when like you're putting on like your
You know,
kind of customer service level. Like people can tell when you're starting to be like, ha, I'm gonna be so nice that you literally can't do anything about it. Like I'm gonna not even like blink weird. Like everything's gonna be so perfect. She also refused to eat the center of her flatbread. That was an interesting one. That was one I haven't seen before. That was a new one. It was like, wow, you're so fun. Then you get like really nice tables who tip you like 30%, have absolutely no issues, no allergies, just literally there to have like a nice time. Like, but no, every once in a while you get, I think it's like those people. Not to say like allergies are a problem, it's just like, it does add extra steps to your service, obviously. But no, it's,
Some people are worth melting.
it's, feel fine. It's a cult that I can't leave. I mean, I guess that's kind of the definition of a cult, is you can't leave it, but hospitality really is the one that, it's like a bad relationship. I go back to it all the time. obnoxiously stocked up on like everything now. Valorous. I would hang out with Minnie, but I can't. Minnie doesn't want to hang out. The real paying customer is you can't spell hospitality without hospital. It's true. I work in Massachusetts. You can't spell Massachusetts without ass. And you can't spell hospitality without hospital. My first major in college was hospitality management. I eventually switched to psych and took hospitality and events on as a minor. But I remember when I was first studying hospitality, someone did ask me, like, does that have to do with hospitals? And I looked at them and I was like, what? They're like hospital management or something. I was like, no. I was like, what? Like, no, it's about talities. No, it's not about the hospital. It's all about the talities part of it. Come to the game. When are they actually coming? I don't know. I'm also incredibly behind. I have not played this game in so long. Like, my Cinderella is like level 3. Like, I'm so behind this game. Like, I gotta lock in and actually, like, get some shit done on this game. Is it about hospital? No, it's all about the talities. But no, and more than one person asked me that. I mean, it was like maybe 3 max, but still, that's 3 too many. And I was just like, no? I was like, I don't know how to answer this question, actually. Like, all the current characters sound good. I have all the characters. I'm very behind on a lot of them, though. I don't like harvesting on a horse. I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning I actually really hate harvesting on the horse. How do I get off you again? There we go. I really hate that. Yeah, I have all the main characters. The only one I'm only missing for all of the characters in general, I'm only missing Tinkerbell and Tigger. And then I'm very behind on quests. And I want to try to get most of this Star Path done before it's gone. There's like 2 weeks. I'm assuming when this is done is when the next update is, when Lady and the Tramp are coming. Because they're the winter update. So I would assume that you basically have until the Star Path is done. Doing stuff for the floating festival. Oh, I forgot about the floating festival. I should probably look at that. I've not looked at it once. Should probably look at that. Wanna be alright. It's happening, but it's fun to watch. It's basically like if Palia and Disney had a baby. It's like kind of the best way to put it. What would I it's fruit. Okay. Let's go over. This is my fruit. No, this is my veggie. Go away, goose. That doesn't go in there. For 1950 shit, they won't eat me. That's not fine. There. Are you? Yeah, you're grain. What are you? Dill. Flowers. Fleurs. Okay. This is all for sale. No. I love this game. I've had it since it was in early access, which is like 3 years now, I think. I want to say it came out either 22 or 21. I'm not entirely sure. But it's been like 3 or 4 years. Stay in It is a very fun game. We're 3 DLCs in now. So yeah, that means it must have come out like 21 because we have yeah, because then 22, 20 no, so it came out in 22, then this is 23, 24, and 25's DLC. So yeah, it came out in 22. So yeah, came out in fall of 22 because then this was 2023's up DLC, 2024's, and 2025's.
What a perfect day for sailing.
Greetings, neighbor.
Stardew from what? A 3D Stardew. Maybe I'd like that because my biggest thing with Stardew is I don't like the art style. Like I am not a 2-bit 2D art person. Like when it comes to my games. So Julie very irrationally bugs me. I'm not even sure what it is, honestly. I'm pretty sure it's stuff from like the shops I haven't been able to find yet. Because the shops rotate daily. So it's the memories, shops, like this is shop stuff, the memories which I have no control over. What meal don't I have? Oh, there's new cocos. I could learn those. If I learn the cocos, it'll finish the meals. I guess there's festive cocoa bean that I need to find. Yeah. Come to 99%. It's free to play. Ooh, good to know. Good horse. Good horse. Okay. Hi, Claire. Thanks for the 4 months and the resubby. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Happy Saturday. Well, actually, for you, it's already Sunday morning, but happy weekend. What is going on in here? I'm not saying I'm tired, but I did just jump out of my chair. Yeah, that alert definitely gets me the fastest. I'm always like, huh? Definitely react to that one the most. Just working on some stuff for Snap. She's a pain in the butt. What does she need? Shorty has you. What else does she need? How needy of her. Blueberry, I'm assuming I need that for something. What is this thing? And what do I give it? Schnuck to no good. Schnuck to no good. I'll harvest everything, because I'm assuming I'll need everything that's around here. Oh, what the fucking fuck. Looking for top hats, bows, hats. Guessing it has to do with the snowman. There's 2 baseball caps. Some shop. Sometimes I cry. It's at the right time. You would think I'm enough. She wants to make a family tree for her cult of the lamb, so I'm trolling through the videos to get screenshots. Family snitch. Me. I'll read that after. Alright, there's 2 baseball hats and 3 of the other hats. It's another book I'll come back to. Currently have yours and Drew's characters standing in my buildings. Why are we in your buildings? Gotta have my favorite snitch. Yeah, I'm the family snitch, guys. I have a really important job. It's snitching. Bows and top hats was the other wing. Bows and top hats. Okay, 1 bow. Oh, 2 bow. Are we counting the ones on the snow globes? On the ornaments? Because if we count the ones on the ornaments, then it's probably 1 top hat and 4 bows. The rabbit here on the island has gotten used to daily treats. Oh, I have to give him that stuff. Okay. Oh, this is bows. No. What the hell? Why is this glowing? The helly? There's a lot of puzzles. Okay. It's a thing to cook on. What are you? A dozen street lamps are scheduled for upcoming repairs. If they stop working, use shiny gems of a matching color to light them up again. Well, what color are they? How am I supposed to know what color they are? So there's yellow, blue, yellow, green. Is that red or pink? You know, I'm just gonna go grab a bunch of all of them. How about that? How about that for an answer? I'm gonna just grab all the colors of shiny gems and hope for the best. How's that? How about that for an answer? I think that's the solution. Because I have multiple colors. Actually, I have more of these. Let's see, blue, red, some pink, orange, yellow, purple. I don't know. Just grab everything. Sure. I'll figure it out when I get there. That's where we're at. I'll figure it out when I get there. It's kind of how I face life. I'll figure it out when I get there. I don't know. What do we at? Don't ask a lot. Don't ask questions. What do you think? I'll figure it out. Yeah, so that's green. Yellow or orange. Blue. Red, okay. Calling it red. There's magma for this haze quest. Oh, I still haven't finished that quest. This one? Yeah, I'm only at 15. I still don't have that. No, he asked for a lot of magma and it's not easy to get. So. There's only one top hat. I missed one, but where? Oh, I only need 2. Oh, so you're not even at the 21 yet. I don't know what that is yet. A dozen. Oh, this one. Haha. I was like, surely I've done that many. Close. Okay, today's Saturday. What does he want? Festive blueberry hot cocoa. That's in a different book. Okay. Fountain maintenance. And prefer to fill it with 15 blueberries. Okay. Gotta get 15 blueberries. hands are so cold. It's actually wild. It's so cold here. Okay, put all these back. Fit. Mm. 12 more. Okay. One done. My hands are so, oh my god, so cold. Okay. Teleport back. Oh my god, thank you for the 50 bits, Snappy. You absolute babe. Honestly, this rabbit's cute as fuck. I want him. I don't know if, I don't think we can get him, which is unfair. But that is not the hot cocoa fountain. Good to know. I thought it was. It's not. What's the hot cocoa fountain then? Don't worry, our hot cocos are safe for it to drink. That's actually really cute. If the fountain is empty, fill it with a specific combination of flavors. Oh, I have to make 15 of the... Oh, wow, I'm stupid. I don't need 15 blueberries. I need 15 blueberry hot chocolates. I read. I have reading comprehension, I promise. I realize that didn't prove it at all, but... I promise I know how to, like, read things. Oh, well, I don't have enough of the festive beans yet. Okay. I made the 15 for now, or the 5 for now. Hold on all over my what ifs. What did I go around this long? I knew everything when I was young. Just before the longest time. Okay. We're gonna get all those done. Can't go into any of these buildings yet. Then I'll need to make the rabbit a blueberry cocoa as well. Why can I have companions for that? That's actually really cute. I don't know why I'd do that. Like, I don't know why I'd leave them on the floating island. It's cute that I can, but... I can go in here. Oh my lord. Okay, what does this need? Hi there, bud! Did you have a nice look around the Winter Floating Festival? If you think you're up to the challenge, you can take my special quiz. Sure, I'll take your quiz, Snowman. Oh, gee, that's just great. Let's get started. How many snowmen are on the island? Not counting me, of course. Ha ha. Well, it would be 10. What day of the week does our good buddy the... Not Saturday. Which animal's not on it? I know there's a bear because there's a polar bear. I have the same carousel at on my island. It's the Nightmare Before Christmas one. I know there's a polar bear on it. Nightmare Before Christmas carousel. What is on it? There is a walrus on it. It was like there's a walrus, a bear, a penguin. Okay, so it's the reindeer. Who owns the ice skates on the top left of the skate rack? Snow White. I'm going with Sunday again. I didn't confirm that. But he wasn't mad at me saying it, so I'm going with Sunday. The reindeer. Snow White. How many Yule goats are there? Okay. Woo! Got them all right. Go me. I did it. I'm so good at tests. Oh, that's really cute. It's never in doubt. Yeah, no one ever doubted my intellect. Because I'm saying, like, I didn't count a single one of these Yule goats everywhere. I'm clearly not good at counting, because... What is... That's not an answer. So there's 2 top hats, 1 bow. This is easier just because somebody posted the photo of actually all the snowmen. Right, 2 top hats, 1 bow, 4 beanies, 3 baseball caps. Okay. So these 2 need to change. I keep touching the goose. Haha, okay. It's like they all look the same. I can't count them. I'm not good at that. And then these are just gonna... I need more cocoa beans, but I need them to grow. I believe there's only the one tree. I believe. Yeah, it's this one. Because I'm like, I have that carousel on my island. Yeah, I think there's just that one tree. Which is how much cocoa we have to make is a bit absurd. But what do you mean there's only one cocoa bean tree? Like, we just have this picnic. Alright, I need to make a blueberry. I need to make all blueberry ones. And then I need to give one to the bunny and stick the rest in the fountain. Festive blueberry. We have to buy more milk. Okay. Gotta go give one to my bunny. I like the bunny. I don't know what I would name him, but I like him. Come back here, dude. Stop hippity-hopping. Here is some blueberry hot chocolate. You're very cute. You look very soft. I like you. One memory so far. Whee. I think there's 4 days left in this, and I need 4. Yeah, so I'll have to do it every day to get my memories, all 4 of the memories from him. Alright, so we need 15 of those in total. So I still need 7 more, and then 10, and then 22. Jesus. I don't know who the maintenance staff is, but they're asking a lot of me. Okay. Started making progress there. That's some progress there. Cinderella, Cinderella. Cinderella, Cinderella. All dressed up. Forget how that rhyme goes from like elementary school. Ah! Oh my god, stop throwing stuff. My nose is cold. Why is it so cold? I know it's because it's winter. But still, why? Like, who does it benefit for the earth to get cold? I need to know. Like, I know in some climates it benefits animals, but like overall, what does it benefit for the earth to get this cold? Heating salespeople, truly, like who else does it, like who does this benefit? like, why did we as a species have to be so selfish to come live here? Like, Columbus, you couldn't just stay where you were? Like, damn. Is Minnie Mouse here? I doubt it. She's not. Should I go get Tigger down? Should I help Tigger? Cook honey pancakes. Oh, doesn't that need like honey or something? I'm pretty sure that needs something I don't have. It needs the honey. I don't know how to get that. Where do I get honey? Oh, there we go. Apparently it just really wanted me to get the... I don't think it counts like the clothing and furniture because it's not in your control. Like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't count like some of the the things out of your control. So. Where do I even find honey? Do I fish it up? Fish it up. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll try to find you some honey, Tigger, because apparently I need to make you pancakes in order for you to get off your frickin' ledge. Pancake? Yeah, apparently Tigger needs food in order for him to come off his ledge. Last I remember, I made him like a ladder to get down, and then he stopped talking to me and demanded food. So sounds very Tigger of him, honestly. Like, okay, I can do that. The jumpy one. Just push him, he'd be fine. You know, he bounced up there, but apparently he can't bounce down. And I'm like, you're literally part cat. Like, if you bounced up, you can bounce down. Like, if you're like a cat. If you got yourself into the mess, you can get yourself out of it, surely. But apparently no. Apparently Tiggers can only bounce up. They don't bounce down. Which isn't how gravity works, but who am I to argue with Tigger, you know? He comes from the imagination of a child, so, and lives in a made-up forest. So, I mean, I would argue with Tigger, let's be real. It's a losing battle, though. Get down here now! And he's just like, not without pancakes. Okay. Like, I get it. You want a little snick snack. I get it. I am also a snick snacker. But like, goddamn, Tigger. The amount of times I accidentally touched the geese should be studied. Starfruit everywhere. flower. Thank you. Sprinkles. Looking at my lap because it loves me. Flexing like a goddamn acrobat. Glop, 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 glop. Capacity. I vaguely remember how to get back to where I need to be. Not the best with the new map yet. I know I'm in Corolla's stupid dumb place though. Glup, glup, glup. I went a very long way, but it's good for my horse. It's fine. It's good for my horse to go the long way. This is the restaurant, yeah. Need to have more milk. Running through it for the hot cocoa. Woohoo! God, I'm so slow without a horse. So slow when you don't have a horse. What do you mean I'm on foot? Once I was beguiling, she said she wasn't trying. Peter, was she lying? Iris. I mean, technically I fished that up. Didn't mean to grab that. Just put that back in there. Ooh, that's new. Interesting Stealer. I think it thinks Peter. So, should go do pumpkins. I'm gonna do I need 30,000. Cold. Thanks for your bare ass, Steffi. Love seeing that for a whole week. It's crazy. Welcome on in. I really wonder when they decided to come up with the whole like streak thing for Twitch. Do you think they knew we would all be declaring it nudity? Like, did they know what they were doing, or did that all transpire after and they all have just gone like great, that happened. Okay. Get some good sleep, Danny. Thanks for hanging out. This one. To come and get me, but you were 25 and life of those big scenes has expired. To hold on to days. Way back there. Give me my pumpkins. I feel like harvesting pumpkins with Cinderella is very fitting. Hello. Game. Interesting. I don't know why I can't pick those ones up. Almost have 50. Are those the only ones you need, or do you still need the other two? I hadn't done any of it till today, so now I just need to do the Cocos. And the rabbit's memories. Which means I have to do it every day. So I also have to do it tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday. And I'm like, the geese are trying to pick them up too. It's annoying. I started today. Yeah, no, it's very annoying. And you only get like 5 cocoa beans at a time. It's every like 20 minutes. Or however long they take to spawn. Level 7. I think she was like level 3 when I started today, so progress. Between the gifts and all are hanging out. Just when I back away, I was before. It's my new guy. It's just owls. Yeah, just yelling at me. Weird. Everyone has achieved. I know, I like seeing the little, like, feed. When you make the team, you can choose to have that off, but I like having it there. It's fun. You can give people, like, likes and stuff. I think it's cute.
Hey there.
Okay, you can have that shut off. You can also have, like, dream snaps not automatically share. 200, 300, 458. 50 pumpkins turned to 458 just because of companions. Crazy. What is the current dream snap? Celebrate all things patterned. Sure. I guess I can do that. I don't really have patterns. I mean, if there's pattern stuff in the game, I have it, but that's kind of crazy top. You just have to wear a crazy outfit, I guess. Oh, let's take off the skirt. Don't think I'll do a skirt. Oh, unless I do. No, that's like wild. Companions and gardening friends to get them. Yeah, like I just turned 50 pumpkins into almost 500. Fun with patterns. Just do those. Dance like Hi, Pixels. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. You got Willow today. That's Jen's dog. All right. I think this is a good patterned outfit. I don't really have a patterned, like, area. I guess any busy area. Okay, oh, he has pattern. I like him. I like them. They're wearing patterned outfits. Fun with patterns. Basically, anywhere that has a lot going on. The Alice in Wonderland. Oh, that could be good. I have that in here. Put gas in the car and I bet for a Seth, I feel that. I put gas in I took out the trash and put gas in the car before I went to work today. And when I took out the trash, I hadn't put my gloves on yet. Literally just that, like, 3 minutes. I was like, okay, if I don't put on gloves, I'm going to lose a finger today. Like, it's so cold. I was like, I am gonna die. Like when I left the house this morning, it was, I want to say the feels like was like 4. And then when I came home, it was like 1. Right now it says it's 12 degrees out, but I know the feels like it's like probably -3 at this point. Because it's cold as fucking fruit out. It's at 9 here at the moment. Yeah, it's so bad. I want summer so bad. I hate the winter. I didn't think to grab gloves for my hands when I got... I didn't even think to grab gloves. My hands hurt when I got back in the car. Yeah, by the time I was pumping gas, I had gloves on. But it's so cold. So cold. It's only supposed to get colder. Like, my heat has been on literally all day because it can't get to the... Like, I only have it set to 65, but it hasn't been able to get to that. When I woke up, it was like 62 in my apartment. And it hasn't been able to get to the 65. Like, it's been on all day. Just fighting for its life.
I'm very
So.
happy to see you.
I probably should work on getting Cruella, but nope. Nope. No, I think you're doing well without her. Like, I won't probably work on her next quest until I have to for the story. That's where I'm at with her. Are you two just standing here? Okay. Alright. Like, we want it to be busy as heck. Isn't there a way to, like, add characters to your... I thought there was. Maybe there's not. Oh, that's obnoxious. Oh, don't do that. Oh, God. What should I just do?
I feel great. Ready for anything.
Like, why are you two behind me? You guys can't be in my photo? Like...
Am I right? Or am I right?
Sure. Fun with patterns. I would say this is busy. That's a busy, fun moment. Back to my wardrobe. Back to my actual cute outfit. Not to say patterns aren't cute. They're just not my thing. Do you think Minnie Mouse is here? Probably not. Minnie seems to be broken today. She doesn't want to hang out. She's a little broken. A little broke to dead, if you would. There she is. Minnie, you're finally out of your house. Would you like to hang out? You have to do that. So this is really cute. I like this.
Greetings, neighbor.
I love all the Sleeping Beauty stuff. It's all so pretty. It's like hand-carved wood. It's just your mind to study.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Greetings, neighbor. Greetings, greetings. That's so cold. Then I didn't like the ending. Anymore. So what am I defending now? It's raining again. It's rained so much. I gave so many signs. Never learned to read your, never learned to read my mind. I promised to turn things around. I gave so many signs. The hell did you throw at me? You throwing shit at me? Hades, are you trying to read? Proud of you. Expanding your horizons. Side door. Is that magma? It is. Soon 4 more. Hey, thorns. Get them together. They're like plants. Know what they say, birds of a feather and all that shit. It's Stitch. It's when Stitch is in court. I feel like people often forget about the fact that Stitch literally, like, gets tried in court in that movie. He's brought in front of, like, the Supreme Court of Aliens. I feel like we often forget about that fact. Hi, Lola, welcome in. You had a moon bear today. Happy Saturday. Hopefully you've had a good day. Hopefully it's warmer where you are than where I am. What's crazy is I can't even assume that, like, the southern states are all that much warmer. Like, it's cold everywhere right now. I'm just really hoping Texas learned the lesson the last ice storm and will inevitably do better this time. I'm not there, but I do at least just hope for the sake of their people. Always go fast where our feet can touch. Be taken from me. It's just sound you named Marjorie. All kinds of backlog dreams and how you left them all to you. Ugh, again, not magma. I need 4 more. And I can finally finish Hades' stupid quest. Hades isn't stupid, but this quest is. Three more. I'm gonna be coughing until the day I die. I've kind of accepted this fate. It's kind of where I'm at this winter. Hi, Paper. Happy Saturday. Is that magma? And what do I have? 2? I think I'm mad trying to find the 2. Hyped about what? I'm good. I mean, it's Saturday. As long as I don't lose power with the storm, then I'm doing good. Oh my god. Animal Crossing collab coming. Collab with what? An aquarium? That's really fun. shit like that doesn't happen where I live. It would all be in Boston, and that's so far. But that's fun. Everyone's really back in their Animal Crossing era. Around. It's like 18 minutes from my house. Oh my god. That's crazy. February 16th. Okay. Post Valentine's Day. Post the craziness. For all these years. No, definitely take photos. I'm wondering how, I mean, I guess it tracks because there's an aquarium in Animal Crossing. It'd be cute to have it like at a museum too. Or like a botanical gardens. It's good for the aquarium too. I'm sure they'll make a lot of money. Wonder how you even start reaching out to Nintendo and being like, hey, crazy idea. What if Animal Crossing came to my aquarium? Like, how does one even begin that conversation? Just like, hey, let me call Japan real quick and be like, so I have this aquarium in California. Nintendo reached out to them. I'm assuming it's a pretty big aquarium. They're finishing it with Minnie. I didn't. I have to harvest fruits. Small talk and photos with villagers. I wonder if there's probably there is one near me. It's probably in Boston. Most things go to Boston instead of Providence, which, like, I understand. It's just Boston is so much further. My American star. There's a true like a London boy.
I wonder if the animals here would enjoy wearing clothes like
Okay, I'll check them after stream. I'm sure I have a lot going on in my Discord. I've just not looked at it. There's no more magma. I'm like, I need 2 more and I can't find them. Because of course I can't. So many of these red gems, but that's not what I need. Well, I got what I got. Okay, tracking all those. For the routine. Collect, oh, pebbles. Craft a snowman. Make chocolate chip cookies. Can I find pebbles here? No. Can find them in a Wish Blossom Ranch, though. It's so cold. It's so cold. So jealous, baby. That's not cold for, but. It's not what I needed. That is what I needed. Let's track the routine ones first, because I have way less of these. Okay. Perfect. I need to make a snowman. I would like my horse. Horse. Accomplish so much more with you. Let's ride. Maximus, did you just almost fall over? Take it below this ice. The horse. Okay, craft a snowman. Hi, bear. It's you. Oh, that's really pretty. What the hell are those? Snowman. classic one. One classic snowman. Perfect. And 5 plates of chocolate chip cookies. Five plates of chocolate chip cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay. Pictures with villagers and small talk. Hi, sweet boy. You just hanging out? Oh, I probably should have put all this shit in my pockets away. I didn't even realize I had all that in my pockets. It's fine. So Ferris wheels, kisses, and lilacs. I thought that I'd never find that beautiful, beautiful life that shimmers that innocent life that. Hi. You being needy? Yeah. Just like a little bit. Just like a little. So much stuff in my pockets, my god. I really was not paying attention to everything I was holding. Okay. Snippets and seeds. That I can deal with. Cleaned out my pockets.
Oh, greetings, neighbor. Ah. Oh, oh, oh.
My goodness, I'm
Oh,
so
that's not what
glad
I
you're
wanted.
here.
So
Farewell.
There's adventure to be had.
perfect. Talk to your tears, talk to me, and put you here. is so cold. So cold. I was gonna say, Minnie, you can probably go away soon.
Howdy.
Hi, Bear.
Whoa.
Is that all of my routines done for now? Nope. I'm actually quite behind on the routine ones. 1,000 Dreamlight from Dream Shards. You can go away.
Oh, goodbye!
I have drank some water. I'm very proud of you. And now you're naked. Time to get 20 Dreamlight duties done. Yeah, mood. Okay, those ones are done. I have to mine diamonds. Okay, let's go back to these ones. We're on the rewards. Almost page 4. Whew. Drink water too. I'm so proud of you guys. Really struggling with the water drinking in this group. Really fighting to keep my friends hydrated. It's actually like a really deep struggle of mine, apparently. Next Christmas, everyone's getting sent customized water bottles. Until you felt I was hydrated, I would, honestly. If we all ever, I mean, I wouldn't waterboard you, but if we all ever hung out, the way I would make sure everybody drink at least 1 glass of water with dinner every time is crazy. I'd be like, I don't trust that this group even had a sip of water today. So we're going to have water with every meal because I don't trust any of you. Like, when I travel, I literally pack, not specifically this one, but I pack a reusable water bottle. So, like, I'll fill it with water, like, in the morning, drink my water, empty it when I get to the airport, and then fill it again after security, and then I have it with me for the trip to keep refilling, so I don't have to, like, buy water anywhere. Like, that's how much I, like, care about my water intake. That, like, I bring my water bottles places. I mean, it's in Discord time? Maybe. I'm at the point where I'm like, Mouse, I think I need you to Snapchat me at least once a day of you actively drinking water, because I don't believe you. No, like, I genuinely really like water and, like, care about my water intake. So if you all ever travel with me, you will get to meet at least one of my reusable water bottles. I have an entire cabinet of these things. Not specifically like this, but like of reusable cups and water bottles. Because 1, I don't buy water bottles. I don't believe in single-use plastic. Like, if I can avoid it. And then 2, I genuinely drink a lot of water. Like, this is 40 ounces. And I go through, like, 3 of these a day. Granted, I am 6 feet tall. Like, I drink a lot of... Like, I'm a big person. Like, you're supposed to drink half your body weight in ounces of water a day. So, like, I'm supposed to drink probably about the 120 I drink. Like, I'm not a small person. Like, obviously you can't tell because I literally am sitting at a desk. And you see from, like, maybe my boobs up. But no, like, I am a 6 foot tall human. Like, I'm not short. I'm not small. I'm not small, girl. Like, even if I just, like... Hi. And then my hair, by the way, goes down to... I'm on tippy toes. Goes down to my belly button. Like... Yesterday concerned me about some people. It concerned me. And then Jen was like, I'm sitting here sipping on water because I'm concerned about all of you. I'm like, I just know every time people are saying that they aren't drinking water, Jen's just like slowly getting more concerned, like. And I'm like, no, I'm genuinely questioning how some of you are like alive and not scaring your doctors. But then I just learned that you guys don't go to the doctor, and then that's actually more concerning than the not drinking water. If I had to pick one, I'd rather you go to your doctors and get yelled at by them than not do either. Like, I will say, my doctor's like, I lecture everybody about like hydration. You're one of like the very few patients that I do not bring it up to. And I'm like, thank you. Because she'll ask me, she's like, do you know how much water you're supposed to drink? I'm like, half my body weight in ounces roughly a day. And I probably drink about 120 ounces a day. She was like, thank you for like not being someone I have to worry about. I'm like, don't worry. I also push it on literally everybody. I'm willing to drink the water over coming to the doctor is crazy. You should see me as a camp counselor. The second kids' water bottles were empty, I was like, refills. And like every 20, especially because I was a camp counselor during COVID, so we basically were outside the entire day unless it was raining because it was easier to social distance. So I was like every 20 minutes, I was making sure that we had water breaks because it was so hot and we were constantly outside. And anytime the water bottles got empty, I was like, water break. Every time we went to the bathroom, like, we're topping off our waters. Like, I'm not having a single kid faint on my watch because I will freak out. Like, that's the last thing I need right now. like summer 2020, last thing I need is a kid fainting on my watch. Jen has a water reminder. Yeah. Jen and I, we share that kind of crazy. I'm like, do we crash out for different reasons often? Yeah. Do we find different things important? Yeah. Do we also both take our water really seriously? Yes. The importance of water and hydration, Jen and I will stand 10 toes down. Well, okay. I'll stand 10 toes down on. Jen will stand 10 bleep down on. So. If we're not getting puzzles for these other buildings, I'm wondering why they're here. Like, was it just to make this place bigger? Because there's no other... what's the point of this little town on this side if we're not getting anything for it? Yeah, Jen has water and med reminders. I don't have med reminders just because I personally don't need them. Like, I'm very routine with my medications. I have ones I take before bed and ones I take in the morning. And, like, they're not set to, like, specific times. And, like, I'm very good about my medications. So, like, that's not one that I get stressed about. I'm specifically waiting to get one more cocoa bean because then I can finish the last 2 blueberry hot cocos I need. Aha! There's one. Give! Thank you. But yeah, meds aren't something I usually need reminders for, and water I wouldn't say I need reminders for, but like, if you remind me to hydrate, I'll just hydrate more. Like, it's not going to stop me. Like, I'm certainly not going to say no. I don't remember. Don't put me in the basement when I want the penthouse of your heart. Blueberries done. Blue gems, yellow gems. So I can go sell fruit. That's easy. And it's time you teach them lessons. You do my world. We heard I can reclaim the land. But I miss sparkling. I need a water reminder. You need one of those water bottles that it's Becca. Yeah, that's my whole job. It's okay. I have 4 jobs. I'm an accountant, I'm a server, I'm a streamer, and I'm a water reminder. Fun fact, I literally at past jobs, because I was surrounded by people who are fucking hydration idiots like you guys. I used to, like, 3 times a day remind in like the teams, like the office, like team or Slack messages, I would send messages like 3 times a day telling people to like hydrate.
Oh, the valley is coming along
Like to my company. Granted, it was a small company, there's like 30 people, but I would send it company wide and be like, here's your morning reminder for hydration, here's your lunch reminder, and here's your reminder that if like by 3 p.m. like if your water bottle hasn't been finished, you better take a big sip. And I would send that every day we were in the office. So that was 3 days a week. And if I was ever out, like, people would know when I was out sick because they were like, oh, we didn't get our water reminders. And I remember one time there was a new person. They're like, does she do this every day? And they're like, yes. And they're like, and do you guys actually do it? And they're like, sometimes, yeah. Because we actually forgot. Becca's gonna start messaging me every 15 minutes. Drink your water. Or it got to the point where I would just send, like, GIFs or memes about water. Or, like, GIFs of people, like, getting waterboarded or drowning. And people would know exactly what I meant. Or I would just start saying, like, pictures of waterfalls. I've been this way, like, my whole life. Blame my mother. She always drilled hydration into us. Like, we always went to bed with water bottles by our bed. We went to school with water bottles. Like, and drilled into me my whole life that, like, you hydrate.
Good to see ya.
That's probably why people don't believe the age that I am. I'll blame all the hydration for why I look so young. One of my coworkers today, I was the youngest server on the floor. And when I said that, he was like, he was a bartender today. He was like, wait, how old's Kelsey? I was like, because she's new. And I was like, she's like 32. She has like 2 kids. And he was like, what? And I was like, to be fair, I was also shocked. She looks like she's right out of college. To be fair, she's also like maybe 5 feet tall. Like she's very small. Like she's small and she has great skin. I was like, I also thought she was like 23. And then like 5 minutes, he was like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, I'm the youngest server on the floor today. Like, it's wild. Like, because all of our college kids have gone back to school. And like 5 minutes later, he was like, wait, Becca, how old are you? And I was like, oh, I turned 30 last month. And he was like, what the fuck? He was like, I thought you were like my age. And I'm like 23. And I'm 23. And I was like, oh, yeah, no, everybody here thought I was like 23 to 25. And I was like, genuinely, like, if you guys need to see my license, I get it. Because no one wants to believe me that I just turned 30. I still think some of them think I'm lying and want to be cool or something. And I'm like, if I was going to lie about my age, I'd say I'm 25. And apparently that's the one you would believe. But still. I'm like, I didn't realize I looked like that young. I know I act younger than 30. But I was like, I didn't realize I looked that much younger. Like I knew I like act younger than I am. I didn't realize I looked significantly younger though. Like I still get carded sometimes. Like even at like my local liquor store, they're like, like if it's someone new, they will card me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, whenever I get carded, I'm like... My birthday starts with 19. Like, the year I was born has a 1 in front of it. Like, I think I'm good. Like, I can rent a hotel room. Like, I can legally do all the things. That makes it sound like there's some weird additional things I can do. Fairly fancy dessert and buying seeds. Those are probably the last things that I can do. But yeah, I'm like... hard-boiled eggs. A picture with a companion. Hard-boiled eggs. Harvest apples. I think I harvested all the apples. I didn't. Okay. Oh god. Alright. Hard-boiled eggs. Fairly fancy dessert. That would be like a 4-star. Hard-boiled eggs. I keep saying that part. And then a 4-star dessert. Beignets. Sure, sounds lovely. I would love to have a fresh beignet. Let's just learn how to make them, honestly. Okay. So those two go by seeds. 50 of them. There's nothing I need 50. I mean, I can just sell them back, but like, there's nothing I need 50 seeds of. Be like, sure, whatever the cheapest one is, I'll buy it and I'll sell it back to them. Still at a loss, but... Fishing potion, I can do that too. Like, basically whatever I can do in, like, next few minutes, I can get done. Get fish from you. I'm gonna sell those. I'm gonna make a fishing potion. I feel like I've gotten so much done and yet also, like, nothing done this whole stream. But, like, I know I've made progress on stuff. It just doesn't really feel like it. Fishing potion.
It's so great to have friends you can count on.
So great to have friends. I wouldn't know what that's like. I'm kidding. I have friends. Okay. I have friends. I just like to be a bitch. Check again for... Could go... Alright, go put stuff away, and then... wrap it up. Let's see, DV, and that recommendation. Dream similar just started. That's true. I'm going to have to do. I just started that sentence. Did not sound like English. I feel like I'm going to have to do like a week's worth of streams just dedicated to Dreamlight, which granted is like 2 to 3 streams, but I feel like I'm so behind on everything for this. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm so behind on this. We still have 2 weeks on that, but I do need to get this done before Tuesday. And granted, it's for I want the fountain for sure. And then apparently you get a hat for the memories. So. Oh, I should go put my Rapunzel stall somewhere. The link about. Do I have an other games channel? I don't know if I do. What channels do I have? Yeah, I would say other games. Okay, where do I want this stall? Did I change this one out yet? I haven't. Let's do this one. Make this one the Rapunzel. Cute. Cute! Okay. Who am I going to raid? Ooh. Matthew's on. We can go say hi to him. I definitely haven't raided him in the last 30 days. Honestly, yeah, let's go say hi to Matthew. He's playing Sims. Thank you, Dragon. Yes, let's go say hi to Matthew. He's on for 4 hours, but he's actively building, so I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. So we're gonna go say hi to Matthew. Those are our raid messages in chat. Wow, I can't even highlight my own. I'm doing great. The one with the kitty cats is for our subbies. The one with the hand hearts is for everybody else, or just anybody in general who prefers that one. But thank you for hanging out. I'm happy to be getting kind of back to streams a bit after being literally on my deathbed. It wasn't that bad. I was very sick, but it wasn't like deathbed. I'm just a dramatic individual. I will post next week's stream schedule in Discord, probably Monday. And then we'll be back with Chaos Crew on Tuesday. I believe the whole group is here for this week. Last I checked. And then we have the Shell Challenge that got launched yesterday. That is going to be due Monday, March 2nd. All of the information is in Discord for that under the Challenges tab under Sims. And yeah, so Chaos Crew on Tuesday. As of right now, next week's looking like maybe a Thursday night and Sunday night vibe. So we'll see. Really depends. But we're going to hang out with Matthew. He is building in The Sims. His title just says Winter Storm Vibes. Feels. That's 80% of America right now. We're doing great. But yes, if you are affected by the storm tomorrow, please stay safe. Stay warm the best you can. But yeah, most of all, stay safe. It's going to be a rough one for a bunch of us. But I love you all so much. Thank you for hanging out. Let's go spread some chaos and love. And I will see you all on Tuesday. Okay? Bye!